Hello, Internet. Brad Montgomery. How are you, my people? Are you still washing your hands? Is the pandemic over? It's got to be over. No. Hey, I wanted to talk to you today about employee appreciation. I'm going to save you some money and I'm going to tell you about two different stories. One that was a total fail, people. The other one went really well. One of them was really expensive, one of them wasn't. And whether you are a leader or a manager or a supervisor, or if you want to one day be a leader, manager, or supervisor, you need to hear these stories. So they're going to be short. And I promise you're going to learn something and it's going to make you go, that guy's an idiot. All right. So, in no particular order, I'm going to tell you about two different young people, entry level positions in the corporate world. So, the first one is a young woman. She's working in a big company. She's in cubicle land. Because of COVID, it's pretty spread out. Because of COVID, she's pretty lonely. She's a hire since COVID. And she has a supervisor one level up, and then way above that supervisor is sort of a big cheese type. He's a man, and so apparently this guy, the senior supervisor, the man, walks by this young woman's cubicle, and you're and got her name and said hold on, and went through the pile of envelopes in his hand and said it's Employee Appreciation Day. And found it. No, her. Oh, here's the one with your name. Here it is. That's for you. Happy Employee Appreciation Day. And he's out of there. So this young woman had no idea that it was Employee Appreciation Day or even what that means because she's a new hire and opened the envelope and there's $100 in there. Because I have kids college age and just out of college, I have access to a lot of young people. So I'm talking to this young person. And I'm saying, so did it work? Did you feel appreciated? And she's like, nah. Does it make you feel more loyal to the organization? Does it make you want to work harder or better or care more? But $100 is good. That's it. That's the end of the first story. That brings us immediately to people. The second story. So this is my daughter. She is at an entry level barista position with Starbucks. Flat whites. Oh, how I love thee. Anyway, similar deal in that a senior person's talking to her, but this is a manager, but also a man and also quite a bit older. And my daughter was nervous because this is the first time to be reviewed or have that employee review kind of thing. It wasn't Employee Appreciation Day. It was just a review. And that one went wildly different. It went like this. It was just a conversation. They sat down, they talked. How are you doing? Are you getting the training you need? I've heard that you're just a model employee and I've been watching, I've seen you myself. You're doing great. You're the kind of employee we want. You work hard. You're always on time. You do the work well. You seem to care about it. You have a good attitude. We love that you're working here. And that could have been the end of the story, but this second manager continued and asked her questions like, how's it going? Are you getting along with your crew? Is there anything I need to know? Do you need help with anything? What are your plans with Starbucks? How do we keep you an employee of Starbucks? Oh, you're going to move because of college. Would you like me to help you get a job at a Starbucks in the town where your college is? What else do you need for me to be successful at Starbucks? That was the end of that story. But what, my dear internet friends, do you think was the outcome? Well, yeah, I think you can guess. So the first young woman, she was like, okay, I don't really know what happened, but I got $100 and that was good. But my daughter, who's younger, and the barista was walking on cloud nine. She felt great about herself. She felt great about herself. She was really thrilled that somebody noticed she was working hard. She was excited to go back. She just, she's a little bit more loyal. She cares a little bit more. She's a little bit better employee. And all that second manager had to do was say, hey, you're doing really well here. And then just ask some engaging questions to know her better and to understand her better and to see how he could continue to be a mentor and a support to her as a manager. That makes it obvious what the first senior manager should have done, right? So the first person came by the cubicle, found her name, gave it to her, and snuck away. My guess is that first person was awkward and shy, didn't know how to make small talk, didn't care to make small talk, and just couldn't wait to be over with it. It was probably like, oh no, it's Employee Appreciation Day. I have this whole stack of envelopes I have to give out to people I barely know. Imagine what would have happened if that first manager would have said, may I sit down here in your cubicle with you? Um, hey, I don't know you as well as I should because you just started working here. How's it going? Are you getting the training you needed? Do you like it here? Do you feel like it's a good fit? How's it going with your supervisor? How's it going with the rest of the people you work with? The person could have done that, right? The person could have said, hey, I'm here to support you too. I'm not your direct supervisor, but if you need me, I'm here. Do you know where my office is? Do you know that I'm available for anything? If you need anything, you can come to me. Or here's how that would work. What can we do to keep you working here at this company? That's what that first manager could have done, but didn't. So, what's the lesson? The lesson is pretty clear. It's called emotional and social support. This means if you are a leader or a manager or a supervisor, or you want to be one of those things, here's what you have to do. Just be kind to people, support them, encourage them, let them know you care. It's the low-hanging fruit. Check out this quote from Harvard. Social support is the key to it's the key to every single business and educational outcome. That's from the Harvard Business Journal, Harvard Business Review 2011. I mean, they're saying the key, not just one sort of thing that sort of helps. The key is social support. People need to feel included. They need to feel like they matter. People wonder if they belong. People wonder if they're good enough and if their work product is good enough. They wonder if anyone's listening. They definitely wonder if they care. And if you're working with them, your job is to give them those things and let them know you do care, that you are listening, that you are respecting them. Low-hanging fruit. I'd love to know. I don't know how many employees there are at that first company. It's pretty large, so they're giving out $100 to every single person. But really, they wasted it, didn't they? Whereas the Starbucks manager gave out nothing other than a free latte, which they get anyway. And he ended up getting way more bang for his, just a massive return on that time, and saved $100. So, what does this mean to you if you're not a manager or supervisor or leader? It still works. We all crave the same thing. All of us crave knowing that we're in the right place, that we're doing the right thing, and we're doing it well. And you can give that support to your peers. You can give it even to those people you work for and report to. They need it too. Everybody craves that feeling of encouragement and affirmation and positivity. And when we deliver it to them, we're giving them exactly what they want. And I'd say that's your job. But here's the best part, people. Get ready for the bombshell. When we give out social support, compliments, encouragement, positivity, it's good for those people. It's good for the receivers. And I just told you 2 stories all about that. When we encourage people, they like it, and they tend to increase their job satisfaction, and that in turn is related to bottom line growth. It's good for the receivers, but it's even better to the givers. If you want to improve your day, offer up some social and emotional support to others and watch your mood go up. Watch your productivity and success go up. Every single business metric. I'm going to give you that quote one more time again from Harvard. Social support is the key to every single business and educational outcome. Doesn't matter about your job title. If you're the president, do it. If you're a supervisor, do it. But if you're brand new at your job, you get to do it also. Because it's fantastic for the organization. It's fantastic for your career. This is how you will become a leader, a supervisor. But most importantly, starting right now, it's good for you. It increases your resilience. It increases your physical health, which is crazy. And it also improves just your scientific your scientific level of happiness. And who doesn't want that as we try to wrap up this pandemic? And now a brief commercial. This ad is brought to you by me. People, this is what I do. I'm a motivational keynote speaker. Normally I speak in front of live audiences, and happily that's happening. I just had my first audience about 10 days ago, live audience. It was heaven. But also I'm doing virtual keynotes. I'm doing pep talks for crews. Every single employee right now is feeling overwhelmed. You know how you feel right now? Overwhelmed, exhausted. You're wondering if you can go on. If you're not depressed, you're languishing. It's like crazy. You know how that is for you? All the people you work with, it's even worse. And that's how I help. I come in and help get people to where they deserve to be and where you know they can be. So if you're looking for a speaker, I'd love to be your guy. And that ends the commercial. Now, keep washing your hands. Once they offer you that shot, go get it. This is what's going to get us past. Know that I care about you. If you have any questions, hit me up at bradmontgomery.com. You rock. Thanks.